This was not supposed to be a permanent apartment, but for Valeria and her parents, it's been home for 5 years. The Italian government provided this after the L'Aquila earthquake destroyed theirs in 2009, a disaster that killed 308 people and left 65,000 people homeless.
I feel frustrated. We've been brought here far away from our town. I'm young and I can drive, so I don't feel the burden so much. But my father, for example, has no way to get to our old house on his own. And I know he needs to be there almost every day to remember what his life was like. He doesn't say it, but I see he's suffering.
Almost 11,000 people are still living in similar prefabricated apartment blocks. This despite the promise of the then Prime Minister.
The only thing everyone asked us is not to be forgotten. I gave my word in front of the coffins of their loved ones. The government takes on itself the responsibility of helping people hit by the quake, and we will rebuild everything in record times.
Not so. Reconstruction of the medieval centre of town is nowhere near complete, and the mafia infiltrated the rebuilding, seizing lucrative contracts and millions of dollars, all in an area which already had big problems.
It became clear very quickly after the quake that corruption and bad building standards had actually contributed significantly to the death toll. That's because when firefighters and rescue workers rushed into L'Aquila to pull people from these buildings, they found that many of them had actually been built with sand, and that's why they collapsed so quickly on the people inside.
L'Aquila is in central Italy. In recent years, the Camorra crime syndicate has spread there. Nearby is Amatrice. It was levelled by an earthquake in late August and will cost millions to rebuild. But there are fears the mafia will move in like it did in L'Aquila. The government is promising things will be different.
We will consider only those companies that have not been related to cases of corruption and don't have links to mafia clans. The oversight will be very tight. We won't use emergency laws, which last time allowed the mafia to infiltrate the reconstruction work. In this way, I believe we'll be able to rebuild Amatrice without giving in to organized crime.
Still, others say the mafia is so entrenched in the Italian economy, it's almost impossible to stop it. That's something that thousands of people in L'Aquila know to be true, and that the newly homeless in Amatrice hope is not. Soraya Lennie, TRT World, L'Aquila, Central Italy.